Meet Brittany Lee from Alachua County. Brittany is the Vice President and Farm Manager for Florida Blue Farms. Florida Blue Farms is a 70-acre southern highbush blueberry operation that will eventually expand to 146 acres of blueberries. Florida Blue was the first blueberry farm in Florida to be completely a tissue culture farm. Brittany is excited about the technology used on her farm.
The highly specialized information that we get from technology really allows us to be better farmers and better conservationists. It's very important to us here on this farm to not only be conservationists for water, but also to make sure that we have the best plant health possible and that we have the most production per acre that we're able to do. And through technology, we're able to do both of those things.
Brittany is highly versed in all areas of the operation, but water usage is of particular importance to her.
Water is very important to us here on this farm, not only from a conservation standpoint, but from a management standpoint. We have over 1,000 acres of property that drains onto our property through 2 culverts on 301. And so from a food safety standpoint, it's very important to us that we never have any of that water enter the field. And then we have a series of stations, filtration stations, and sediment pond areas where we recharge the aquifer and we clean that water. So we make sure that any water that comes on this property or that we use here ourselves leaves this property and goes off-site cleaner than when it came onto our property.
As a way to continue to stay viable, Florida Blue has been successfully testing mechanical harvesting. Brittany is passionate and highly knowledgeable on every aspect of the operation.
Most farms use their diesel wells to irrigate with also, and we just didn't want to do that. You take an engine that's used to going 3,000 gallons of water a minute for long periods of time, and then you scale it down to 400 or 500 gallons of water a minute and turn it on and off a lot. It's going to wear on that engine. So what we did was we brought in 3-phase power to this building here and put in an electrical well that was 5-inch, and that electrical well can service the entire 146 acres in a day for all of the irrigation and fertigation needs. And it's a lot more efficient time-wise, fuel-wise, and for the engines also.
Florida Blue created a partnership with an ag and commercial drone company in exchange for testing equipment on their farm. In exchange, the farm has provided some highly specialized imagery, which has proved to be invaluable.
We asked them to fly that field because we were having some plant health problems. And this is a color contour map. So instead of like your traditional contours where you have the lines, it's a color contour. Now, we also had them do an infrared image of the same map. So you can see this right here is the infrared image. And then this is the same color contour map. And the infrared image is gonna fly like plant health. And so the darker blue plants on the infrared are the not as healthy plants, and the darker blue on the contour are the lower spots. So pretty quickly, we realized this was a drainage issue, and it was just a couple inches of height difference was causing these plants to have wetter soils, which led to wetter roots, which led to the plant health problems. So you can see there's some variations here, and you're able to fly and walk the entire field if you want. Florida Blue Farms is a family farm, and it's something that every day I wake up and I'm proud to come work for this farm. Predominantly I'm the most involved person in the farm, but it's something that I take great pride in to help leave a legacy for future generations of our family.
And in the area of varieties, they are working on a mighty blue.
We're working with our marketer on a specialty pack. They have something called a mighty blue, which is a jumbo blueberry, and it's anything bigger than 18 millimeters. And obviously you can see these are bigger than 18 millimeters by a lot. But we've identified 3, maybe 4 varieties on our farm here that we can specially filter to them for this large pack.
Brittany is a recent graduate of Class 9 of the Wedgeworth Leadership Program and has been on the Alachua County Farm Bureau Board of Directors since 2011. Brittany Lee, 2015 Florida Farm Bureau Young Farmer and Rancher Achievement Finalist.